Hello dear children, very good morning and welcome to our revision session of NCERT Social Science, Political Science Chapter 1, Power Sharing. Keep your book with you, listen carefully and go through with this lesson. So children, you can see in page number 1 an overview, and what is written children? We noted last year that in a democracy all power does not rest with any one organ of the government. An intelligent sharing of power among legislature, executive and judiciary is very important to the design of our democracy. So you can say sharing of power among different organs of the government is termed as power sharing. Now come in page number 2 and it is started with the story of Belgium and Sri Lanka. Belgium and Sri Lanka both are diverse nations children, in a way that they have people speaking of not only one language but 2 or 3 different languages. Children, first we will talk about Belgium, and as you know, Belgium is a country where it is in Europe, and it is also divided in 2 regions children, as you all know. That is, in the north portion it is Flemish region and in the southern portion it is Wallonia region. 59% population who lives in Flemish region speaks Dutch language, and in Wallonia region 40% population speaks French language. Hope it is clear. But children, here one thing can come into your mind ki as you can see 59 plus 40 it is 99. So 1% population of Belgium speaks German language. The capital city of Belgium is Brussels, and in Brussels 80% population speaks French, 20% speaks Dutch. So children, it was the main problem. This becomes the area of conflict, because you can see the case is completely reversed over here. In the country overall the Dutch speaking people in the majority, but in the capital city French speaking people is in the majority. And this actually starts the conflicts in Belgium during 1950s and 1960s, because children, majority felt that the French speaking people who was otherwise in minority in the country are actually dominating, and they are richer than the Dutch speaking people, and Dutch people felt that they haven't got the benefit of economic development that French people had been get. So it was the conflict going on between the Dutch speaking people and the French speaking people. So this was about the case study of Belgium. Now we will talk about the case study of Sri Lanka. As you all know, Sri Lanka is an island nation and just a few kilometers off the southern coast of Tamil Nadu, and it is a South Asian country. Yes. In Sri Lanka, children, there were 2 languages, okay, Sinhala and Tamil. 74% people spoke Sinhala and Tamil people were just 18%, 18%. In that 18% Tamil people, children, it was 2 types, okay. Number 1 Sri Lankan Tamil and number 2 Indian Tamil. Sri Lankan Tamil means whose forefathers were belonging from Sri Lanka only, means it was 13%, and other category was Indian Tamils, means whose forefathers had migrated to Sri Lanka for tea plantation as tea plantation workers. So there are 2 categories in Tamils also, Sri Lankan Tamil and Indian origin Tamil. But children, the point is that Sinhala speaking people were in majority and most of the Sinhala speaking people were belonging to Buddhist religion, while the Tamil speakers were either Hindus or Muslims. So it was just an overall concept of the diversity of these two nations.